Meteorologist Brian Busby joins us now, and we're kind of just in that waiting period. Yes.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, all the ingredients are coming together yet. So yeah, this is the time to make sure you have everything in place just in case. And as Nick and I were talking about, and Katie also referred to earlier today, it appears to be closer to the second half of the evening, so the evening drive looks fine. But as you're looking here at First Alert Live radar, live sweeps going around and it's showing some stuff way down to the south and southwest. But this stuff right now is really not really that impressive at all, which is fine. Nobody's complaining there. But of course, we still have Nick out in the field with a crew, and he's out toward Lee Summit, and he's just waiting and also making some advances on what the data looks like to him. But right now, it's looking like we should be dry, at least for the next hour or so. But planning ahead, that'll be changing, which is why we're under this alert through tonight. We'll see some severe thunderstorms if they pop up. Now remember, not everybody's going to see severe thunderstorms. Not every thunderstorm that develops will get that strong. But still, we want to give you that first alert that obviously when you step outside, it feels hot, it feels humid, and all we need now is a front to get things rolling. And that's over the northwestern corner of Missouri right now. Ahead of it, though, that's where you have this warm, what we call the warm sector going on. And then we're just going to be shrouded in a lot of cloudiness and cooler conditions. That could slow down the morning drive depending on how long they hang out. Some heavier downpours, and that's why, once again, we're at least talking about the possibility of a little bit of flooding. Here is that 9-day forecast. And notice how, once again, by tomorrow, it's just an impact as opposed to an alert day. 45 to 52 degrees then. So we still have to talk about the rain gear handy, as we'll see rain showers first portion of the day. Winds turn to the northwest, pretty gusty at 30 miles an hour. Part of the reason why it's going to feel much cooler. And then the sunshine pops out in the afternoon hours. Thursday, windy back up to 60 degrees, and we start another warming trend heading into the weekend, getting back into the 60s and the 70s. But here's the severe weather threat. Better chances for the tornadic activity toward Illinois and the Great Lakes region, but still a possibility of a couple of those thunderstorms still getting a lot of their act together. And then the flooding concern looks like the Northland, Clay County, and also Platte County going up toward Livingston County, Chillicothe, and anything south of that. Not as much a concern up toward St. Joe, Hiawatha, and Manhattan, just to name a few, up toward Maryville too. So here's the way it's going to play out according to First Alert Future Scan. Starting at the present time, clouds coming in, front moving. So it looks like by 7 or 8, that's when we'll see a couple of these thunderstorms get going in a diagonal pretty much close to I-35 as we're going toward 10 o'clock. Then it looks like it'll be more of a line, and that could just turn into more of a rain event, maybe a little hail by that time. This is 2 in the morning. The bulk of it moving off to the east, but we still can't totally take rain out of the forecast, even for the morning drive. Secondary line tries to move through by 10 o'clock or so tomorrow. So here's the rest of the 9-day forecast. 62 on Friday, getting back to the 70s coming in on Saturday with a high of 72, looking pretty good for KC Current. Sunday, 50 with a chance of rain, cooling down significantly on Monday, right in time for St. Patrick's Day. 20s in the morning, afternoon high of 45, then a big bump. Wednesday up to 62 and up to 66 degrees by Thursday of next week.